We're getting ready for 174 pounds. Mark Hall, the junior. Doesn't seem long ago that he was a freshman. Up against the redshirt freshman, Ethan Smith, who's had a nice start for Ohio State. But Mark Hall, ranked number 1. And ready to go. 19-0, Mark Hall. Sandy Barber, the Penn State athletic director, in the house. She's got to be excited. What a program that she's got there, and what a coach in Sanderson.
Yeah, she's working on Cale's next contract as we speak.
Let's go. Pay up.
Pay the man.
Miss Barber. Yeah, and he's worth it. And what a program. 7 out of the last 8 years, national champions. 55 straight dual meets. Haven't lost since February of 2015, the Nittany Lions. 174 pounds. 2 years ago, Mark Hall won the national championship as a true freshman last year, second to Zahid Valencia. Already, Mark Hall, the reason he's number 1 is he's defeated Zahid this year.
Yeah, really exciting match. Hall was able to go ahead and get a nice counter against Zahid Valencia, the critical takedown in that match. Those two wrestled in the semifinals their freshman year. And then, of course, in the national finals last year, where Valencia was able to win. But this year, in the dual meet, it was Hall again. You know, Ethan Smith has been pretty effective at this weight class here. You can take a guy with a 17th ranking, but he's a guy that does just what he's done right there. He gets to the leg. Nice job of coming up. Going to be very difficult to score on Hall, but he gets to both legs. Nice job of stepping over. Now he comes back in, and Hall gets his body up. Smith matches the intensity. Could be tough. Stay out of the cradle. Nice job by Hall. That's what separates him from the rest of the field, his scrambling ability.
Mark Hall with the hard-fought 2 points. The only 6-time Minnesota State champion out of Apple Valley, Minnesota. 2016 Dave Schultz High School Excellence Award. Plus, he led his Apple Valley team to 6 straight team titles. There he is, a challenge by Ohio State, feeling that Ethan Smith may have had the takedown.
Just, if not anything, well,
so the brick, the red brick, has been thrown.
Yeah, the match judge is saying he came out late. It's more important. So let's take a look at the action here. Nice job by Smith of getting to that leg. Gets both hands to it. Stepping out the back door right there. Makes the... You see how Hall anticipates that far ankle grab right there? Did he get it? Ooh, that's close. He did have a hold of it for a while, and there was weight on the hands. But there was never a call there. And then, you know, Tom Ryan said it came out late.
And a control of the mat area warning against them, and 1 team point taken away from Ohio State for that right there.
Well, I think a lot of it was just the length of time of the scramble, all right? I didn't see exactly when the brick came out. Didn't have a good look at that, but that was a lengthy scramble, and you don't have a lot of time to get that brick out there. I think that's what the mat judge had said.
And so the score is correct, 14-2. Both teams have had points taken away from their team totals. Ohio State controlled the mat area warning. 1 point taken away. And it's 14-2 now. Mark Hall out in front 2-1 on that hard-fought takedown. Ethan Smith from Latrobe, Pennsylvania, wrestled in Maryland at Sparrows Point High School. Was a Flow national champion, a 2-time Maryland state champion. He's done a nice job for Ohio State here as a redshirt freshman.
Yeah, I think we've seen 2 things to this point. Number 1 is that why the Buckeyes are really high on Ethan Smith and his ability to get to that leg. He probably takes down most guys, but we also saw the unique abilities that Mark Hall has, that when you're almost 99.9% in on a shot, you have nothing.
And that's why he was a 2-time Fargo champion, a cadet world champion, a contender in the 2016 Olympic trials, all before he even got to Penn State. And he's already won a national championship and been a runner-up, two-time finalist. Good look at Mark Hall, the junior, out front 2-1 over the Buckeye Ethan Smith.
Good job. You know, the Penn State wrestlers say, why are they having success? They do as much with that single leg lock right there that you see. And it's, you know, the guy underneath, you think they'd be able to pop up right now, but they put a lot of pressure. See the pinching going on right there? You see it comes back up, stays with it, follows it up. Now he's got maybe a side tilt situation. Good effort by Smith underneath there to get back to his belly.
Good movement by Smith, but a lot of pressure coming forward by Mark Hall. Puts the arm on the back, really putting the pressure on, Jim.
Yeah, if he can collect that right arm right there in a lock, he's going to just let it go and come to the far, actually 2-on-1 right now. He's going to roll the wrist underneath, going to drive the man's shoulder over the top of that. Now he collects it behind. And see now he's using that left knee to pinch that tricep back down to the mat.
Mark Hall is so poised, it doesn't seem like he's ever rushing, Jim. He knows where he's at.
Yeah, no question. And, you know, pretty much a parallel ride here, but if Smith makes too big of a move, so Ward the bottom man in that situation, and I think that that's pretty much a parallel ride, and the guy underneath is being dominated. Right there, Smith battling up, and this is what I'm talking about. Even though he's got the leg hook right there, he doesn't sag back. He gets up high on his opponent. He makes Smith carry a lot of his weight, and he's able to jump right back into that side tilt right there, work the upper body.
So Mark Hall out front 2-1. We head into the third period. He'll choose down. Coach Tom Ryan, incredible job at Ohio State. Not going the way he wants tonight. 13th year here. Also had a dozen years at Hofstra, 25 years in coaching, and they're not better builders than Tom Ryan. You talked about the facility they have, a lot to look forward to. Mark Hall out front 3-1 now with the escape in on the single leg. Gonna look for that far ankle.
Nice job of collecting and setting him back to his hip. Takedown. Yeah, third period, 1:31 left. This is where the youngster Smith, really going to learn a lot about himself trying to compete in this position, because Hall's tough in the top position. He also wants to go hard on the feet.
So the escape given to Smith by Hall. He's out front 5-2. Minute 20 left in the third period.
Off the fingers.
Great job of getting the shot, coming out the back door. Good job by Smith scrambling, but Hall cuts the corner so well. Stays in an athletic position, collects the 2 points. And the march for the major is on. Little shot right there. See Smith react to it, goes immediately into the go behind, keeps his feet moving.
So Mark Hall sitting on a major now with the riding time in his favor, a 7-point lead, 30 seconds left, and Mark Hall, the #1 ranked wrestler in the Flow National Rankings, and he has proven it all year, beating his closest challengers. Zahid, the defending national champion, Zahid Valencia from Arizona State, Miles Amin from Michigan. A deserving #1, Jim.
Oh, he really is. He's looked great all year in all positions.
And Penn State comes out in the second half smoking with Mark Hall, the national champion 2 years ago, getting a big win. Penn State out front now 18-2.